Good afternoon, I'm Eric Paulson. Thank you for joining us today. Mayor Mitch Landrieu's term is coming to an end in a few weeks, and today he spent the morning with the Sewage and Water Board for his final meeting as the president of the board. And as always, flooding concerns topped most of the discussions today. Duke Carter was at that meeting and joins us live from outside the Sewage and Water Board headquarters in the Warehouse District. And Duke, what do they talk about today?
Hey, good afternoon, Eric. Well, yeah, the mayor plus leaders from Sewage and Water Board talked about a variety of things, from how well the pumps performed this past weekend with the severe weather, and even discussing how they made some changes since the floods back in July of August of last year. And even the mayor even told some of his board members that there needs to be a new drainage system in place, but we'll get to that in just a couple of minutes. Meanwhile, though, Sewage and Water Board leaders say since the flood back in July and August, they say they have repaired about 18 drainage pumps and repaired 2 turbines. Leaders say they also have created a visibility platform, which means that it allows them to see in real time if the pumps are down and if there is any power has been shut down at certain stations. Now, Sewage and Water Board leaders say they've also increased power generation. They said during the flood when the floods hit in last August, the organization had about 24 megawatts, but if you fast forward to just this month, in April of this year, they have about 59 megawatts, which is why leaders claim the new streets here in New Orleans did not flood as much. Now, we did catch up with the mayor, who says while the changes are great, the drainage system needs to be replaced. Here's what he had to say.
We have an old broken system. It needs to be fixed. We've been working on it now for many, many years and have had a lot of progress, but August 5th indicated to us and the days thereafter that the turbines that we have are just old, and at some point in time they're going to break, and we have got to fix them in order to make sure that the city is safe. It's going to cost a huge amount of money. As I have said many times, it is the equivalent of building a new airport or building a new Superdome, or in some instances a combination of both.
Now, Mayor Landrieu did not specifically say how much that new drainage system would cost, but says there needs to be a new revenue system in place in order to get that system replaced. However, leaders did not discuss whether that be an increase in water bills or whatnot, but they said they could potentially discuss that at a later meeting. Meanwhile, though, the board did vote in favor of extending the interim executive director, Marcy Edwards' contract. It was set to expire May 7th. They extended it to May 22nd. For now, though, reporting live here in the Warehouse District, Duke Carter, Eyewitness News.
And Duke, the one thing we know for sure, to fix the system here in New Orleans will not be cheap.